Hello there, traveler, and welcome back to the world of Zatis. This is our campaign set in the world created by the brave adventurers over at Gooey Cube. I am Alexander, your weaver of tales, and as always, I am joined by my companions. Dylan.
Hello, I'm Dylan. I'm playing Leaf, and I'm totally not trapped inside of a tiny box.
John.
Hey, it's Osric.
And Cassie.
What's up, guys? Nephtalia.
First, we have to show off all the new art that we got for our characters. First up, we have Nephtalia, which is a pre-made character you can find in the Chapter 1 box of the Red Star Rising campaign, The Darkest Dream. The art was created by one of the many amazing artists over at Gooey Cube. Nephtalia is a half-Sarth Ranger. And then we have our two original characters, Leaf and Earth Touch Venasuna Hadreen, with a love for magic. And yes, the little bird's name, you.
A pine grosbeak.
Yes.
And last we have Osric Humblepot, a Foodlanaf bard with a passion, maybe an obsession, for cooking. A link to the artists for both our original characters and for Nephtalia will be in a link in the description below. Also, check out Gooey Cube for the many other artists that they have there. They created all the art that you will see throughout this episode and this series in general. So, without further ado, hang up your cloak, grab a drink, and sit back as we dive back into Chapter 1 of the Red Star Rising campaign, The Darkest Dream. Where we last left off.
Where?
Leaf, Osric,
No.
Nephtalia, you ventured deep into this old well. Turned out to be an old dungeon of some kind. You fought these arachnic monsters and one giant spider that actually kind of looked normal. After going through all that death trap of an old well, you make your way back out with more questions and answers.
And more people than before.
Yes, and more people than before, as you did save a man by the name of Sundama Surisan. But you return to the carnival after taking a brief nap by a tree just to rest up. It was a very tough time in the old well. But rested up enough. You get up, and you're about to begin your rounds as the helpers, the Zatis, of the Hanatas troop, the Blue Veil troop. So, we will start with a map of the carnival. I'm going to go ahead and give this handout to the players. All right, I'm going to blow this image up. So...
Everybody get down!
It's blowed up!
I love that me and you actually tried to take cover from it.
Okay, so what we have here is the Carnival Map. This has all the locations of Carnival, all the important locations, if you will. As Zatis, you are to patrol and make the rounds. And make sure that everyone is protected and everything is kept calm. So, Zatis, where do you wish to go first?
Well, I mean, I'm pretty hungry.
Agreed. Very hungry.
Pretty hungry it is.
I need some real food. As much
All
as I
right.
love cooking.
So, where are you heading?
To the main food and
The
drink
food
wagons,
place.
I would believe.
Okay, to the main food and drink wagons. So,
Wherever Osric could make me a tasty meal. Oh, you, man.
you make your way towards the main food and drink wagons. Handout. These handouts are awesome. So, This area of Carnival is always busy. Currently, about half a dozen people stand before the Wagon of Taste, and another 4 or 5 are in line at the Wagon of Smiles. Standing here, you can smell the enticing, spicy aroma of Senesi's savory cooking. Smoke rises from behind her wagon. What do you do?
Seeing how we're pretty hungry, I'm gonna kind of lead the way since this is where I reside the most.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go like through the back door flap, tent flap, wagon flap, something like that.
Yeah,
something
so-
flap.
You head around to the back side of the wagon, and as you do, you meet a friend of yours. Oranin
Happy.
Benai. Another Hanataz Frenta, friend of you all, that is also taking up his own lessons in cooking. As you walk around the wagon, you see him just heading out, taking an apron off. He looks down to you, Osric. The two of you have a competitive relationship, but friendly none the most. As he looks down to you,
Nornanen,
Osric,
been busy,
always. How are you doing?
hungry.
Well, he holds out the apron. It's not your size. He does a little flex and just kind of walks around, gives you a wink, Nephtalia. Leaf, how's it going?
Oh.
He kind of gives a little bit of a longer look at you all. A little beaten up, are we? What happened? You already run into some rowdy townies?
Spiders.
I don't want any part
Spiders.
of that. Anyways, I'm just going for a little walk around. I'm gonna head back and I'll help out Senesi some more. But she did want to speak with you, Osric. Go see her.
Good timing.
I'll see you in a little while.
I'm just gonna like side eye him as I walk. And be like,
Watching you, Osric.
I'm gonna
Watching
kind of
you.
like not kick, but like kind of tap Osric in the ankle.
The human walks away as you guys walk back around to the wagon. You can barely see Senesi through the obscuring aromatic steam and the smoke of cook fires as she's managing a dozen different pots and pans. She looks far busier than when she's simply cooking for the troop. Her food is very popular with the Hanataz and locals alike. The people of Nevermore have never tasted anything of the sort, and even the Hanataz are occasionally surprised by her experimental yet always delicious cookery. 3 young Frenta, Sangi, Han, and Felicia, assist her in cooking, collecting coin, and serving food. As you guys walk around, Senesi glances back and sees that you made it to the back of the wagon. You hear her just briefly tell one of the Frenta just to hold down the fort for a moment as she walks out to greet you. Senesi. So, as Senesi walks out to see you, Osric walks up to you first. What happened to you? Look at you. You've got blood all over your apron. Why do you wear it out and about?
spiders, self-pride.
Right. Han? He briefly walks over, hands her a little small basket, and she hands it to you. Remember, we made this earlier. Pool bread. She hands it to you. You open it up, and it's a fried flat bread with powdery sugar spread all around the top. Hand them out, 2 cops apiece. All money goes towards the troop. Let's see how much they like our cooking, Osric.
Nephtalia's stomach starts to growl.
Oh. 1 for each of you for free, but that's it.
I'm just gonna
Hey.
reach over.
Hey! Hey!
As
You don't just reach into the basket.
I
You
washed my
open-
hands yesterday. Calm down.
Yesterday! Prestidigitation! Clean those hands.
you You get pull bread. Leaf, you get a pull bread. Ostrich.
Clean the hands. And then get the pool bread.
Pull bread. Okay.
Everyone's hands are clean before they touch the pool bread.
As you eat, Ostrich, you helped Senesi with this earlier. You can only hope right now to cook as good as her one day. She is an idol to you. Her and friend as well. They both help you and your friend Huranan in cooking, as you two are the most interested in it. But Senesi seems to take a liking to you pretty well, as she did invite you to make the pool bread to pass out. As you saw, he did not have anything when he was leaving the wagon, but
Suck it, man.
suck it. But as you are given that, she says, "All right, I've got to go back in. 2 cups apiece.
You ain't gotta worry about it, sister.
Come back if you're hungry." And she
Girl, I'm back multiple times a day. You know this.
she heads back up into the wagon, and then you head over to Lena's wagon. Lena's white, blue, and yellow colored wagon is set up right next to Senesi's. Here, the somewhat older dwarven woman with a testy disposition manages the payouts for the contests that are run during Carnival. But of greater interest to you is that she also pours the sweet libations that she and Stoof so expertly distill. You can see Lena, her face just above the counter on the wagon side, grumbling as she pays out to a local for winning an arm wrestling match. Though the Hanatas know their games well and usually stack the odds in their favor, a few others lined up behind the arm wrestling victor to collect their own winnings. And you have Lena. So, as you kind of walk over, Lena looks up, sees the 3 of you, and when she does, she shoos away the waiting locals, telling them to come back after she takes a moment for herself. In a moment, she exits the back door of her wagon holding a colorful ceramic jug. As she walks out, you see 3, 4 cups in her left hand, the jug in her right. She walks up to each of you, hands each of you this small cup. Nephtalia pours you, Ostrich pours you a cup, and then Leaf pours you a cup, and then herself. A tankard of bubbly hot winterberry cordial. The fruity beverage is warm in your hand and softens the cold edge in the air. So, as you all take a moment with Lena, take a sip. She drinks, looks to you. Oh, little Zatis. Friend all grown up. Look at you now, protecting the crew. Well, I did see someone that I'd like for you to keep an eye out, if you don't mind. I spotted a large man with a mustache and an eye patch. I can't help but feel he is trouble. In a moment! Townies. Also, I happened to overhear 2 townies talking about another one in town being sick from that horrid drink. Well, something like that. Don't know what Nevermore has going on lately, but apparently there's drinks running around mad. Just be careful. What happened to you?
Spiders. And then, noting that I'm still horribly dirty, clean myself up.
He's a chef all the
My
time.
best.
Sometimes
gotta
he
look
serves
good.
pain.
Yeah. And we also got some pool bread for 2 cups apiece. And I'll kind of open the basket a little bit.
Sell it to the townies. You know you can get that for free.
Can't hurt a hustle, though.
Hit up the drunk ones, so pretty much eat anything. So, spotted any trouble today lately?
here.
Not besides that bear.
What bear?
Spiders.
It was a drunken bear.
Something that looks like some kind of organized cult somewhere below us, but it's probably not a big deal.
What he said.
Just spiders.
There's a cult of bears?
A cult of bear spiders.
And
No.
spiders.
Oh.
No.
Don't worry, we handled it though.
Right. Please be safe.
Mm-hmm.
She just kind of looks to you all, drinks the rest of her cordial. Go on. Drink it, you'll need it.
Yeah.
Hand the cups back after you finish your drink. As you continue your rounds,
Hey,
wait, what? Said it again?
I'm saying bye. Bye, Lenny. Then I just like jogging off.
Lenny. It's Lena.
Lenny!
I know.
You
Lee calls her Lenny. He has
Lennel.
a system.
He has a system.
Bye, Lennel.
He remembers all of these spells in his head, so he has to make shorthand for everyone's name so it also fits.
So there's
Everyone's
space
name has
between
a
the
short,
spells.
concise pattern.
She's gonna hear just mildly irritated. Bye, Leaf. She kind of goes back into the into her wagon. So, Zatis, where are you heading next?
What do you guys think we should do?
I guess.
Normal rounds today?
Yeah, just
Let's
keep moving clockwise. Just do circle.
any sense of normalcy. I think that would be good for us today.
All right.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, if heading
On the
clockwise,
path. Looking at my trusty handy dandy map, I don't know where we're going.
Going to the gambling tents next.
Oh yeah, the gamblings.
all right. So, the 3 colorful striped gambling tents. Pull those up and hand out for the group.
I see it first. I'm gonna spoil it. There's 3 tents, all different colors. There's people everywhere.
Dang it, Dylan. Just spoiled
Dang.
it before we got it.
You know what? I don't want to play anymore if he's going to keep spoiling it.
Okay, so
Little stinker.
You dirty sneak thief.
the 3 colorful striped gambling tents are all about 20 feet or so in diameter, with red pennant banners flying atop of each. These 3 tents typically demand more of your attention than the other areas of Carnival throughout the day. A substantial portion of the troops' profits pass through here, and fights break out regularly. Often, the fights resolve themselves, and although everyone entering the tent seems to have an optimistic attitude, they know that they may be in for a rough time in one way or another. Still, the allure of a big payout draws many, and the die-hard gamblers usually remain late into the night, long after the rest of Carnival has closed down. You can hear both cheers and angry grumbling as winners and losers receive their fates with a turn of a card or a roll of a dice. And speaking of roll of a dice.
Oh no! It's happening! Everybody get down!
He's gonna blow up the map again.
I only understand it if Dylan says get down.
All right.
Almost fell on my chair.
Oh, no.
I did it too quick, so the chair went.
Oh,
With
God.
me, I was
It's all
like,
about context. It could be
Through
like, everybody
the
get down. Yeah.
through the entrance
Real
of one of the tents, a shock of bright, fiery orange hair clearly marks Freysha Firehair. Boom. Freysha Firehair.
Alicia?
Clearly marks Freysha Firehair amidst the crowd confines in her pavilion. She looks up. She looks up and smiles to you as she gathers a large pile of coin for the house, waving you over in the same movement. There is, however, a hint of concern in her glance.
I'll walk over.
I'll put this to where you guys can see.
We are here to help.
As you approach, the tent has about 10 men and women standing around the black die table. Two Frenta assist Freysia in running the game, which is played with 4 6-sided red dice and a single 6-sided black die. You know the rules well enough to know the odds aren't in the player's favor, but it is always a popular game with the locals. As you reach the side of the table where Freysia is sitting, Heath, one of the assisting Frenta, passes the dice cup to the next caster at the table. Bets are set on numbers, and a flurry of activity takes place. Freysia, however, is only focused on you 3. She turns away from the table and walks up to your group, her eyes intent on yours. In a quiet voice, she speaks. Listen to me, my friends. There is evil afoot. 2 men who were playing here only minutes ago are planning to murder a man and a woman at the carnival and blame it on us. Boss Guard overheard their plans as they left. They're a couple of bruisers with close-shaved heads. One has 3 scars across his face, and they're both wearing armor and weapons openly. Their quarry is with a priest of Cassandrea and a priestess of Viana that passed through just before them. The priest is an aging human with brown hair, and the priestess of Viana is a human in her early 40s with brown tresses. They should be obvious in their robes. It would probably be easier to find them than the cutthroats. The killers will probably try to murder them somewhere out of the way, but close enough to call over the guards quickly. She kind of looks past you. Hurry now. Do whatever can be done to stop them. And be careful. There may be more than just 2 of them. What do you do?
I can find them. Then, if it's okay, Captain Neffy, I will find your priests.
When did you start calling me that, Leaf?
It feels right.
Captain Neffy.
Okay. How about this? I'm gonna keep my voice low, but just so the mic hears me.
Okay, you guys are still like kind of like
Yeah.
at the tent. Freysia will go back to the table. She just kind of like gives you like a concern, like hurry up when you can. Kind of look.
Leaf, why don't you try to find them? Osric, you stay with Leaf. The likelihood of me finding one of the 2 of you is high as compared to just one of you. I'm gonna go see if I can get some help.
Bam. And then Leaf's gonna sit cross-legged on the floor. He's going to go into you. He's gonna fly out the door and look for that priest and priestess.
Okay, as you flies out, you are looking for the priest and priestess, the priest of Cassandrea and the priestess of Viana. So, I need a perception check. I believe that is his perception check, not yours, right? That's 2 different.
Yes.
Yeah, because
When he takes over, yes.
Okay.
Because he's using the body, he's using his mental capacity.
Abilities.
My abilities.
Are you going to look for Edward and Stoots? See if
No,
they can
I'm
help.
going over to the archery range and the wrestling fields.
Okay.
Because I got a
15.
Okay.
I got a little
Okay.
click.
All right,
I
you
have
head over.
friends.
Yeah, so as you flies out, you spends a little bit of time just kind of flying around the entirety of Carnival. It does take a moment, but with you looking through you's eyes, you study the landscape. And during that time, what did you get, by the way?
You got a 15.
A 15, wow. So, you are currently looking. Osric, you stay with Leaf?
I guess.
You want to step out and try to sell some
I mean, I'm gonna try to find drunk people, but I'm not gonna try to wander too far
Oh.
away from Leaf.
So
Because
where the tents are located, it's easy to kind of see the flow of traffic that goes around Carnival. Roll me a perception check.
Gambling people are probably hungry. You find one that's winning, you're probably more likely to buy stuff.
17.
Nice.
Absolutely. Yeah. In just about every 10 seconds, you do see someone with a slight little bit of a sway in their walk by, heading to whatever attraction that is hosted at Carnival. Leaf, who is kind of safe inside this tent, just right, you right on the inside or right on the outside?
Inside.
All right, so he's safe inside as long as a fight doesn't break out. But
All right, that works for me.
what do you do?
So, is it a man or woman I see in these 10 seconds?
You see mostly men.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to the closest man and be like, "Excuse me, sir, you hungry? Could I interest you in some pull bread?" And I'll kind of like pull the little blanket off, and I'll kind of like prestidigitate the smell to his nose, make it like a little bit more crisp.
Roll me a performance check.
14.
14, not bad.
Yeah, I was like, oh, these numbers are high in charisma skills.
Are they just for takes? He starts to reach his hand out.
For 2 cops apiece, freshly made this morning, right before we opened. I made them myself. I can promise they're good.
Roll me a persuasion check.
13.
13. 2 cups apiece. Yeah.
How many you want? Just one? Or you thinking two?
Give me 3. Are you handing out the basket? Handing out your hand.
I'm holding the hand out.
Okay,
For the money.
my bad.
No,
So-
I'm holding the hand out
he-
for the money first.
Copy. He puts he's
Is it 6?
It is 6 cops.
Okay.
He
I'll pocket them, prestidigitate the hand clean, and I will pull out a little cloth,
Mhm.
grab 3, and set it in his hand.
he stacks the 3 and just
That's a
Alright.
good idea.
he just walks
Have a
off.
good day. I'll kind of
All right.
wait for the next drunk
Let's say
person.
in the whole batch you had 20 of them to give out.
Well, all right.
So you're down to 7. Well, after the 3 that you guys took and the 3 that he just bought, you are down to 14. So you make your way over to the archery range. Who are you looking for?
Her name has escaped me. Help me.
What does she look like?
She's very pretty.
Gee.
Looking for Corony.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So, you approach. Roll me a perception check.
I crit failed for a 6.
You walk up and you kind of look around. You see Cray, who is just off to the side right now. He's talking to a couple of townies, and it looks like they might be talking to him about doing a competition or something. No, you're not sure, but you see Brayan, the Blind Wind, a mentor to a good bit of the Frenta here, but alongside him, you do see 2 of his Frenta that he does mentor. You see Sadir and Rezor.
Sadir and who?
Rezor. And when you are just getting the feel, you hear, I could have killed you right behind you. And as you turn, you see your friend and kind of competition and training, Corony Ayava, which I can show a picture of. Corony Ayava. So, as you turn to face your friend, what do you do?
Every time. I need your help.
With what?
We might have some trouble.
Cray told me to stay around the archery range, but I think I can escape them.
I'm basically an archery range, right?
I mean, let's go. You begin to take her back. Leaf.
Oh.
So just on the other side of Carnival, let me pull up that map again. Okay, so just past the Wagon of Sweets, which is on the far eastern side of the map, you see
It.
one of these robed individuals that you have been described to you to be the priest, being led away from Carnival into the edge of the forest line by someone that looks of ill repute. And it looks like he's beckoning her farther in, and she's hesitant and then walks forward a little bit more. She is being taken into the woods. What do you do?
It's not good. It's not good at all. So, okay. I'm gonna snap back into my body.
All right.
I'm gonna stand up real quick, be like, "Wagon of Sweets!" and I'm gonna run out. And I'm gonna try to find Osric.
As you run out, you see Osric just like, "Oh, bread!"
I'm just hustling some dude. I'm like, listen, man, there's 14 in here. It's 3 apiece now. All right, like, listen, I've already sold 6 and just quick. So these things are kind of going hot. They were made this morning. Now I made them myself. I can promise you they're good. I'll even give you some honey.
Roll me a persuasion check.
You gotta hustle. 22.
Gives you 2 cops.
I said 3 apiece, sir.
1 more. Just give me 1.
Clean hand.
Thanks.
And I'll pull out like a little pot of honey and a quick drizzle. Makes it better, I promise.
All right. Takes a bite. Roll me a performance check.
9.
9.
Spill honey on his hand.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
As he takes a bite, he realizes honey's on his hand. He's like,
I'll pull out a little and just clean his hand.
he just walks off. But Leaf quickly runs up behind you.
What's up?
We gotta go. And I just-
I'm like,
as you and Courtney are walking back towards the gambling tents, you see Leaf just like running
I'm just
straight
gonna-
up to you.
I'm gonna like elbow her. Follow him.
Leaf, you just dart past the 2 of them. You dart past the archery range, through a couple of wagons and past the wagon of sweets. Courtney and you and Osric, you give chase after
she
Leaf.
hears Flight of the Bumblebee behind her through the saxophone.
Running by. Hey, now if you found the Prixies over by the Wagon of Sweets, I gotta go.
This Flight of the Bumblebee just going full power.
So, Courtney,
I'm gonna like as we're running, just like look over at her. Hey, are you armed?
Hey,
always.
hey,
Let me check and see if she's armed.
Like,
I've got arms.
I have 2 of them.
She gives you that kind of cocky look that you guys give each other always. And as you to continue on,
Yeah, I'm armed.
Leaf, you make it to the edge of the woods, and you can just barely hear a man's voice say, "Come on! He's hurting here. You gotta come just a little bit farther. He's just around the bend." And as you exit just the perimeter of Carnival, you see the robed figure just disappear behind the tree line. Do you wait for your friends or do you pursue?
I trust that they're close behind me.
Pursue?
Yeah.
Okay, you book it. And just as you run into the forest, you come quickly up behind the priestess, which you can tell is the priestess of Viana, judging by the brown hair description. But as you run up to her, right behind her, you see the man that was luring her into the forest just kind of look back to you. Hey, what are you doing here?
Wait, how did that work? Yeah. I'm gonna cast Charm Person on that guy.
Okay.
It's an enchantment, so I don't get my bonus. And it's a wisdom of 14.
Alrighty.
Can't be that wise, right?
That is a 10.
I was gonna say there's still a chance.
9. All right, so once I see like the spell hit, be like, "Hey, buddy, I found you."
What were you, what?
Just leave. My friend. Little
Yeah. My friend. You see the cleric, or the acolyte rather, turn to look to you. He said you have a friend that's hurt.
That is code that you won our raffle. Come with me, I'll take you to the gambling tents, and then I'll give you your prize.
All right, yeah. As he starts to walk forward, my prize, yeah, my prize. He just starts to walk forward. The acolyte really confused. 2 more thugs walk out from behind the nearest big tree. As they walk out, they both kind of look in that direction towards you. Hey, what else do you think you're doing? And the other one says, I see, he's on to us. We gotta finish that one off. And they start to walk up. Right when Nephtalia, Corny, and Osric, you run up just behind Leaf, and they stop. They kind of look. Oh, look, you got friends. This'll be fun. Shizets. Roll initiative.
Oh, these guys are getting it. Oh, these guys are getting it.
Nephtalia.
15.
Okay. All right. Osric.
17.
Wow. Leaf.
13.
Not bad, guys. All right. So, with that, up first is actually Corny. With a 19.
Hey, let's go.
Atta girl.
Sister.
So,
I'll kill him.
battle begins.
We already rolled initiative, though.
So, Corny runs quickly up, pulls out 2 daggers, and makes her way up to the first guy all the way to the left. So not the charmed one. The charmed one will remain charmed for the moment. She makes a brief attack at this guy, and she seems to do a little bit of damage to him. But such is... Yeah, such is her turn. So, with that, it is the charmed one's turn.
Nice.
They're trying to steal your prize.
Get them. They want it for themselves. They don't
All right. As far as I know, the charm one doesn't. Right. He won't. If I'm correct, he won't register you or your allies as a threat. Correct.
Yeah,
correct.
he's yeah. So he just regards me as a friendly acquaintance.
And how long does that spell last?
1 hour.
Oh my god.
Non-concentration.
It's like-
Until the spell ends, yeah, or until my companions or I do anything harmful to him. It's good for up to an hour.
Hey guys, come on! He said we got a prize. He's my friend. As that spends his turn, Ostrich, it's your turn.
Are the two cretins within 20 feet of each other?
Yes.
11 herbs and spices, go! I need to make a dex save as I cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
Dex 13
Oof.
is what they need.
The one to the left will fail, and the one to the right, with a natural 20,
Oh,
will succeed.
well, advantage on the guy on the left.
All right.
No, not concentrate.
Okay.
And seeing Leaf is hurt, I will do the healing word since he's got priority on him.
Okay.
Leaf will get back 4 hit points.
Leaf,
Hey,
4 hit points.
more than double what I had.
Yeah, no.
So, you see the priestess of Viana get an idea of what's going on. She looks to the thugs, just like kind of shocked that this was about to happen to her. She pulls out a mace that is hanging off by the side.
Sister, let's go!
Woo!
She shouts out to you, Hanataz, leave them alive. The guards will take care of them. And she walks up to hit one in the leg.
Is it the
It-
left one or the right one?
It will be the left one, so,
So
it's
advantage.
yeah. And it won't help, but I think she makes it. The hit.
Dang, sister was ready for a fight. She was like trying.
It will just barely connect.
Yes!
Nice.
Okay,
Let's
so
go.
with her quick hit on the one on the left. She will do 4 damage.
Let's go!
Not bad. All right. Moving forward, it is your turn, Nephtalia.
Okay,
Got
so I need to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Because I never really differentiated arrow types at all. I am assuming that so
You got trick arrows?
no, I have like blunted tip
Oh,
arrows
oh.
like for small game.
I will say, with any weapon, regardless of how dangerous it is, you can make a non-lethal attack. It
Okay.
could be a shot in the leg, it can be a shot in the foot. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
you don't need to have the blunted.
Okay.
Although that could be something that I can get later.
Okay.
To hunt small game.
Small humanoids.
Yeah. Oh,
Well, for
gosh.
like squirrels and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that. They're good.
But you don't have any blunted tip arrows on you. But
Okay.
you can do non-lethal
I'll
if that's what you're
shoot
trying. If that's what
non-lethal.
you're going for.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. Which one?
The one that Corny's on. So
Okay.
the one on the left, I think, as well.
Yes.
With advantage.
Is that still advantage?
Yeah, I have
Is it for melee attacks or any attacks?
any attack.
Wow. All right. Very fire. Go ahead.
Shoot. God, that's a natural 20.
Yes! Yes!
Yeah,
Another
right.
crit time! Crit time!
He's about to be a retired adventurer, if you know what I mean.
Okay, hold on.
You know, I was
So
an
because
adventurer like
it's
you.
huge-
For the knee.
Go for the knee.
Hold on.
All right. Here she goes.
All right, and then when I score a critical hit, the target creature begins to bleed profusely and takes half your base weapon damage roll as bleed damage at the start of each of its turns.
So for those of
Okay, hold on. So it's base
So it's 16 plus.
21.
All right.
and this is a non-lethal hit.
This
you're
is
doing.
non-lethal, yes.
Right.
Now she's
Yes.
going for the kill.
Yeah. You can live without a leg, right?
Yeah.
22.
So you got 2 of them.
26 points of piercing damage.
Holy sh!
And
Wow.
then at the start of his turn, half my base weapon damage roll.
So he'll take 13.
No, it would have been.
Level 1, baby.
So I rolled 5.
Okay.
So that's base roll. right?
Yeah.
So he'll take half of that at the start of his turn
Okay.
until he passes a con save of 14.
You won't need to.
Okay.
You very quickly draw your bow, knock back an arrow loose, all within like a second. And it hits its target right where you want to. The knee of this adventurer.
Mm.
As it strikes him, he falls down. Oh! I'll never be able to adventure again. And then,
now.
yes. So one of them is down. Corony and the acolyte both look over to the other one. The other guy.
I'm in danger.
Is that your turn, Nephtalia?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That was his turn, but since it was a non-lethal takedown, there are no death saves. He is stabilized at 0 hit points. He is unconscious. So,
God, I
Leaf,
hope so.
it is up to you.
I hope he'd be down.
What is Leaf going to do? Can I try to persuade the guy that I charmed? Just be like, just run up to him. It's like, hey, I heard him talking to his friend. They're gonna try to steal your prize. You gotta stop him.
Saying who's trying to steal his prize? The other, his
The
friend.
other guy.
Okay,
yeah.
all right. Roll me a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, let's go.
Yay. Persuasion. Why can't I find it? There it is. 21.
As you say that, he just you see emotion, like he's about to cry, and then anger. He turns, Strack! You ain't taking my prize! And you see Strack.
This guy's just having the worst day ever. Thought he was gonna get the jump on him.
He holds up a short sword and he's like, Brondon, snap out of it! But Brondon will he'll draw his short sword. It's mine. Anyways, Leaf,
This guy.
that will count as your action.
Right. Yeah. That's just what I do.
It is Strack's turn. Get him! And Strack, he's gonna walk up to. He's gonna walk up to you, Leaf. He knows what's going on. He walks up to Leaf.
Does he walk by any of us?
No. With the way this is kind of positioned, he was far enough away from Corony and the acolyte. You shot at range, and you did range. So neither you moved up. He has a clear shot to get right up to Leaf, which you two are kind of behind. So as he moves up to Leaf with a short sword, he goes to attack. And you watch Brondon bring his sword out and clash with it to block the attack on Leaf. Brondon says, "He's my friend now." And then he starts, fight! What's gotten into you?
Oh my.
That is his turn. It is Corony's turn. She's going to pull out her short crossbow, point it to the back leg of this Strack. And that's a hit.
Oh.
That is a hit. Okay.
Love that we got this one dude hooked on a prize.
I know.
Now I feel bad if we don't actually give him a prize.
Whopping 6 damage on this guy. So not bad at all. But she will stay where she's at. It is Brondon's turn.
Let's go, Brondon.
Get him.
Brondon is going to kind of pull the sword back and kind of deflect or kind of push back Strack after that attack he made had intended for you, Leaf. Brondon attacks his own friend.
Brondon goes, yeah.
Brondon.
He's gonna hit.
Oh no.
What'd he get?
Got a 20 on that.
Brondon!
And he rolled.
Brondon
if he
Sim.
kills him, that's fine. It's just a bandit killing a bandit, right? That should be fine.
It's not our fault.
Yeah, we didn't
Yeah.
do that.
That is 8 damage
Jesus
on him.
Christ.
He just kind of stabs him quickly and then pulls back. It slices the side of his torso. And Strat goes, "Oh, Brondon, idiot!" Ostrich, your turn.
Get him, Bronny. My friend.
Just watching this whole thing go down.
I'm gonna go up for the other knee and just swing for the hills with my
Okay.
frying pan.
All right. Non-lethal.
Yeah.
All right.
11.
11 will miss.
All right, okay.
As you go up to swing, he kind of steps back. He collides, he clashes his sword with your frying pan. You don't like the sound of that. That's a good frying pan. Is that your turn?
I'm gonna look at Neffy and go, heal! And I'll throw her one of the flatbreads for a healing word.
Okay.
You get 4 hit points.
All right.
Oh, nice.
I'm rolling like heart garbage in terms of healing tonight.
All right.
So
It is
far,
the
it's all been one.
Acolyte's turn. She's going to walk up. That is a hit with her club. She walks up and...
Get him, sister.
I already know the damage for that. Oh, yeah. That does it. Walks up, just boonk, right in the back of the head. He goes, "Bro," and then he just falls. So, with that, technically you are out of combat. You know that out of 2 acolytes, you don't see the remains of another acolyte here, but you do see this acolyte in front of you seems to be alive and well, not harmed yet. You have 1 remaining. He is standing here like, ugh, now time for my prize. And as he turns and begins to walk, the acolyte lifts up her club and just
Whoa.
strikes him in the back of the head,
Whoa.
and he just falls
I
down.
got some Cain and Abel imagery right there.
So as this last one falls, she looks to you, Leaf. I'm sorry, but we need to go ahead and turn them in. What you did was so admirable, little Anatas. Thank you, all of you. You all saved my life.
Did you have a priest with you?
Yes, we came to the carnival to beseech money for the gods. Maybe we could find townsfolk or even Hanatas that believe that their gold will be best beseeched to the gods. But after all this, I think I need to maybe go talk with the town's guard. But she looks to the lot of you. I know none of them harmed you, but you all look hurt.
That was from Spider Bears. You don't have to worry too much about that.
Give me a health
It's been a
count.
long day.
With Osric,
7 out of
help,
13.
I'm at 11 out of 19.
She walks up to each of you. Does a cure wounds on each of you.
Aw.
First level.
Yay.
What?
D8 plus.
I'm not in
modifier.
Rona mode. I don't
Oh
know.
my.
It's 1d8 plus mod.
Thank you. To Leaf, 8 HP. To Osric, wow. What's your max? 18. That is a 12. So you're at 17. That's crazy.
Thank goodness.
And to Nephtalia, that is a 9. So
Oh, I'm at full.
she heals all of you. Courtney says, "I'm good. Didn't have a scratch on me actually." Yeah.
Roll her eye.
And
Roll my eyes.
she passes the a pouch of 10 gold to you. I'm gonna go get the town's guard and deal with these. I'd get out of here if I were you.
Oh, we're gonna.
Would you like a piece of since
Sure. She takes it.
fresh made by
She seems like almost a little hesitant to take food by you guys, but she takes it. It almost seems out of generosity, but when the smell kind of hits her, she's like, seems a little on board. As she walks away, she gives you all a nod. You see her do a little nibble, and then as she walks a little bit farther away, that nibble, the next one's a bite. So with that,
Before we
Corny.
leave,
yeah, hold on one second. Corny
yeah.
will walk up to you, Nephtalia. Well, really to all of you. I'm gonna get back to the Archery Range before Cray 1 before I am.
Thanks.
Come see me soon.
Oh yeah.
I think Cray is about to get into a match with some townie. It looks interesting. He's really doubting his capabilities, and I'm excited to see how that goes. So, see you. And she just kind of does a slight jog back into.
Wait, and I'm gonna pull out the bolt from the back of the dude's leg.
Ah,
And
wait!
just kind of like toss it to her.
Thank you.
Hmm.
And then continues her jog out. So, while you are still in that area, Leaf.
I'm going to I'm gonna go over to Bronny and just like kneel down and like, sorry, Bronny, here's your prize. I'm gonna like stick 2 gold coins in his pocket, and then get up and join the other 2.
Precious.
Thank you for us.
That
He
is
saved
so
me.
He did.
Sad.
I definitely thought you were gonna give him like a rock.
That's what I
I
honestly
thought about
too.
it. Like in my head, it was like 2 gold coins. I have bag of sand. I was like-
Do you guys wish to search them or move on?
I'm gonna take my arrow out of the guy's
Uh-huh.
ankle and then I'm done.
Awesome.
Or knee.
I mean, I'm gonna pat them down, make sure they ain't got something crazy on them.
Uh-huh.
Well, hey, they're
Search the other 2.
bandits. I want to loot.
Roll me, Roll me an investigation check.
14.
14.
Looked like a 5 from the side.
All right. Ostrich smokes a pipe, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. He also worships the god of smoke.
You find a cherry wood pipe. on the
Ooh.
wall, along with a leather pouch containing vanilla-scented pipe leaf. You also find a tinderbox and flint. And you find 3 golds, 1 lek, and 6 silves. You check Strack. That was the second one that was filled.
You said 3 gold, 1 lek, and what was it? 2?
6 cups.
6. Thank you.
Oh, hold on, wait.
No, you said sills.
Sorry, I meant, sorry. Yeah, 3 golds, 1 lek, and 6 silves.
I will not loot the guy
That.
helped us.
Okay, you want to go to the other one?
Hey,
Yeah,
All right,
Thank you.
pat her down, roll
he got his
investigation.
prize. So
Because you'd find an extra little bit of gold on it.
12.
12 on that one? Okay.
Wow, there's 2 extra gold. That's crazy.
You find a
Weird.
crowbar on this one, along with a brass ring. You would know the value of this is roughly about a gold, and the same amount of money on him. So 3 golds, 1 lek, and 6 silves. Not a bad haul.
Mm.
Can I inspect the pipe as I'm just like joining the group, seeing if it's good quality, not like it's gonna explode if I light
Actually,
it?
it actually seems okay. It doesn't even look from around here. Actually, like it looks. I don't want to say imported, but like it. If you were to go out and buy this, it would most likely be a little expensive. It's a little high end. The cherrywood pipe. Maybe if you clean it up, you might want it, but it has been used quite a bit.
We'll save it once we see this guy. I know there's just a little in the pocket.
All right. So, in the distance, you can see the acolyte returning with Townsguard. Do you kind of get out of the area?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you head back to town, where to next? Or town. As you head back to the carnival, where to next?
Just quick deposit amongst the group.
Yeah.
Everyone gets 2 gold and 4 silver.
I'm at that moment where I'm realizing exactly how long carnival is going to be.
Did you get the quantities, Dylan?
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Okay. I just wanted to double check.
All right. So,
I'm gonna
where to next?
I'm gonna run back to. Is it Freysia?
Yes, Freysia. Yes.
I'm gonna run back to Freysia.
All right.
kinda keep
You guys
going.
head back to Freysia Firehair.
Is she like currently?
She is busy, but as she sees you guys kind of approach, she be right back. She walks away.
It's been dealt with.
Half of
This
this
is
is dealt
safe.
with. We're still looking for the dude.
The thugs have been dealt with.
As she thanks you for that, you guys step out of the gambling tent. And out of the back of the first gambling tent, you see another friend of yours. Tevrin Zis.
How do you spell Tavern again?
It is Tevren.
Thank you.
Evvie. For Debbie.
So, as you guys step out, you see one of the troop's 3 gamish head gamblers, Tevrin Zis, slip out of the back of one before discreetly tucking something into his sleeve. He gives you a nod and a wink, and a little bit of a wave. As he turns to move back into the tent, a pretty female half-elf slides up to him from the side of the tent into view. Beautiful. With a flirty, familiar look, she whispers something in his ear. Then, unabashedly, she leans into him and plants a long, deep kiss on the lips.
Ooh, on the lips.
Ooh, spicy.
Perception checks, 3 of you, please.
15.
10.
14.
Ostrich,
Mm-hmm.
you and Leaf notice that she clips the purse hanging off of his waistline. As he's standing there, just kind of smitten by the whole ordeal, she gives him the slip. And she begins to walk away into a crowd. What do you do?
Put it somewhere, or does she like hold it in her hand as she walks away?
You see her as she holds it in her hand as she walks away. She seems to be, as she's moving away, she's starting to disappear into the crowd. She starts to
I'm
pocket
gonna-
it. Yeah, what do you do?
Okay. I'm gonna send you like beeline straight for her face, and at the same time, I'm gonna cast Mage Hand on the pouch.
So,
So it's like you just does this thing they did for the spider. She just flies there.
just a rabid bird out of nowhere. This bird! It's so wild.
So
That would be
you
awesome, though.
you heads up there. Roll me a. What should I make this? What type of check should this be?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Distraction?
Really heavy
Yeah.
stuff.
I don't know.
You're
Yeah.
trying to distract him, right? Distract her.
Claw in her eyes.
Yeah! 1 point of damage.
Intimidation.
Intimidation.
I was thinking intimidation or performance, since you're commanding your familiar to like distract.
All right. She disappears into the crowd. You send you after. You just disappears behind people. Do you guys follow suit?
Yeah, I would have told Neffy that she stole Tevrin's purse.
Okay.
And I would have been like, just
All right. As you guys round the tent, just now Tevrin's leaving your view. He's just still like, huh. Starts to notice something was a little amiss. But you guys make it out into the crowd. It does seem that the bird is helping. But as she is still trying to escape, I need perception checks.
22.
Wow.
17.
12.
All right. Ostrich?
12.
Okay.
I'm not perspective.
As you guys run out into the crowd, you see that you has actually grabbed a good lock of hair and is just
Oh!
and you see that this woman is
no.
just trying to like get him, but he keeps like moving it. So like she finally gets a hold, and as she turns, the three of you are at her side. So she turns, sees you three. Fine. And you come face to face with the beautiful Jillian Bennings. She will say to you,
Also, I actually
only
know her.
If Tevrin Zis is any good of a man as I think he might be, she tosses it to you, then I only nabbed the little one. But I'm impressed, I must say.
Can I make any kind of an insight check to see if this is everything, or if she pocketed some of this gold and then just handed us a pouch?
So go ahead, make an insight check.
Okay.
Can I see if she has a purse on her herself?
Go ahead.
Cannot roll very well right now. Okay.
Perception.
13.
Natural 20 for a 20.
Wow. 13. She does. It seems to be kind of on her front. It's kind of like almost like a fanny pack, a little pouch that she has hooked on her belt. But when she passes this back to you, you do feel the weight. It doesn't feel, if she took anything, it might have been a gold or two. This is still pretty heavy for a small pouch of gold. But she looks impressed to you all. Here. And she just very quickly, like, almost looks like she takes off a ring and then flicks it up in the air towards you, Nephtalia.
I'm trying to stretch it.
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Actually, if anyone else wants to catch it, you guys can too.
I'm a little short for the catch, Chief.
I guess I could try to use Mage Hand.
I mean,
13.
Make me a intelligence saving throw. Actually,
Yay.
this will be fun because you kind of already had Mage Hand. You were trying to already cast Mage Hand up anyway. I'll allow it to kind of have been like pretty much up the second you got near. What'd you roll?
I got a 20.
As you miss the ring, you see it just kind of held by a faint glowing hand. Leaf's Mage Hand.
does her eyes go up when she flicks the coin, or does it flick and look at us still?
She's starting to walk away.
Well, I was just curious when she flicked the ring, if her eyes went up
Oh.
to make sure it was caught, or if it just kind of.
She flicks it and
You
walks
flicked
away.
it and turned immediately. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you never know. Sometimes you like look up to make sure it's actually caught.
She says, "That's your reward for capturing me. Won't be so easy next time." And
I mean, you capture her, but
she
I guess it
begins.
still counts.
You comes back with just a single strand of silver hair.
Are these kind of games like common with her? Like, does she do this a lot?
She seems to be a really cocky rogue. You're not really sure.
We gotta break her knee.
What?
You gotta stop her from being
Jesus.
an adventurer. No more adventure for you, sucker.
You know what? You make us mad, go for the knees. That's how it is.
That's teaching you a lesson. That's strike one. There is no
What?
strike
Remind
two.
me of her name.
We'll be the
again?
knee breakers.
Jillian.
What's the ring? Can I look at it?
You now
Ring of
have
jumping.
the ring of jumping.
I thought you-
Does anybody
So,
want to jump?
read this to you real quick. While wearing this ring, the user can cast the jump spell from it as a bonus action. Note that the user can target only himself or herself to provide the benefit of the spell, though there are varieties that allow the capability to be used more often. The ring is the type that allows 2 uses per long rest. So I'm going to give this to you guys as the physical things are here.
Yep.
And you can hold on to it. It's part of the magical item and stuff that you have gotten for so far for today. A very long day.
Does that count? Because we got it from like one of our friends.
Is she a friend?
I think it counts. Magic item is a magic item.
That's fair.
So, as Jillian Venix disappears into the crowd, leaving you with a tavern's returned small pouch of gold and a ring of jumping. What do you do?
I guess
Do I have to
can
attune to
continue
it?
our circle.
Does it require attunement?
No. Not that I see.
Anyone particularly want it?
No.
Or I claim it?
I don't like leaving the ground. Ever. So
I will
Yeah.
hold on to it until someone sells me different.
Okay.
As you go back to tavern, I assume, with the pouch.
Mhm.
So as you return to him, he's actually at the front of the tent looking out into the crowd for her. And as you approach, you just kind of have the pouch. You walk almost all the way up to him before he even notices you. Oh. Thank you. Where did she go?
Honestly, that way, and then I don't know.
Well, be on the lookout for her if you do find her again. Maybe she'd like a game of dice. I'll play fair.
Will you though?
I mean, I was really about to let her keep it. She got a little one anyways.
That's what she said. She thought she did.
Good work, Zatis. Next time, bring her back. Good luck. He heads back into the gambling tent. Where to next?
I am going to the archery range because I heard Cray was gonna
perform.
basically.
All right. You make your way over to the archery range. So, on the far eastern edge of the Carnival, a series of rotting stumps and old stacks full of hay have been lined up at the edge of the woods. Aspiring archers and would-be woodsmen challenge the Hanatas to contests of archery and knife or hatchet throwing. Closer to the tall tent, a roped ring allows wagering on melee battles that are fought using blunted weapons. You walk up to the archery range. Time for another handout.
Looks like your scene.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I'm going to take this moment real quick.
Do we get a GUI roll?
Oh, you do get a GUI roll. You do get a GUI roll. This is the box for Darkest Dream. This is what everything that you need to run the campaign comes in with, along with all of the handouts. It's this. That's thick.
Use a D20 for comparison.
Yeah, D20 for comparison. Yeah, that's like 2 D20s of content. It's really thick, but
2 D20s of content.
we have hours and hours of content with this and really beautiful handouts. So I just wanted to show how thick this is. And the other chapters, we have the other ones we're going to do after this, but they
I
are
think they
also
only get bigger.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they do.
look a little bit bigger, don't they? They feel heavier, I'll tell you that. You walk up to the archery range area where Cray the Blade, stoically quiet as ever, is engaged in a knife-throwing bout that is closer than you imagined possible. His opponent, a slight man with patchy red hair and a twitch in his left eye, is unimpressive. Unimpressive looking to say the least. Yet he seems to be giving Cray a rare trial of his true skill. And let me
Thank you for
show you a
anything that works
picture
for
of
him.
Cray the Blade. So, put that there for you. Nearby, a mixed group watch the contest with great interest, clearly showing that bets have been made. As the two men weigh each knife in their hand and prepare for the next throw, Brian stands off to the side, seemingly staring off into nothing with his blind eyes. He nods in your direction as you arrive. As you guys walk up to the archery range, what do you do?
Well, I'm gonna see if Cray, like, how this match finishes out.
Okay. So, you kind of walk up next to Brian, which I will show Brian. So, you watch as each man throws for the second, third, and fourth times, each time matching shot for shot. Then, the slight man makes his final throw, striking just to the right of dead center. The crowd cheers before falling silent to watch Cray. With a flash of silver, the perfectly balanced blade sinks into the wood downfield, only a hair's breadth closer to the center mark.
Yes.
Cries of joy and outrage ring as wagers are collected and paid. You do hear from the crowd, "No one stands a chance against that one. It's a fool's bet." One of the locals complain. Several others around him nod in agreement. Some grumble, nothing serious. Brian cocks his head and looks at one of the complaining men before gesturing towards you all.
I'm gonna look in the direction he's looking.
Is that
As he gestures to you, he says, "How about these fine youngsters? Would a few of them be more of a suitable challenge for a grown man such as yourself?" He adds a condescending chuckle at the end. The man's eyes flare up in anger. He pushes past the crowd to come out, but he grudgingly says, "Fine. I'll compete against your brats. Just don't expect me to go easy on them. I'll shoot the bow with one. My pal Jend, he'll throw the knife with another." And then you see a big man walking through the crowd, towers above all of them. He's nearly 7 feet tall.
Oh, Jesus.
Big boy.
Big Net'll swing sticks with one. And I got 10 golds on each, says we win. You recognize the trio from previous days. The man is named Warston. Warston.
So we got Warston, Big Ned, and who?
Jend. So, the man is named Warston. He has a full beard, and along with a long sword is carrying a bow and a quiver on his back. His friend,
See?
Jend, is a skinny man with red hair and a scraggy red beard. And Big Ned
Jesus Christ.
is a huge man, standing perhaps 6'7" tall. He has a flat nose, long hair and beard, and a nasty scar on his forehead. Wonder if I can actually put them all kind of across for you guys. Make this fun.
Good lord.
So
I don't like Big Ned. Big
I
Ned
don't
looks
like
like he's
Big Ned.
Big Ned seems like he's seen a couple
He's
things.
very Viking-esque.
Big Ned Big.
Big Ned dummy tall.
There. How's that?
Hmm.
Big
All
Ned's
right.
like double my size. Dude. This is not fun.
So, as these three approach, do you accept the challenge or do you forfeit?
Forfeit.
Oh, yeah.
There is
Forfeit.
as stated, there is an archery throwing contest, a knife throwing contest, and a melee contest.
That last one's
So
concerning.
for the three of you,
B.
decide who goes where.
Okay. Screw puddle.
And
Group huddle.
and before we continue, I will say,
You gotta crouch down.
Yeah. Really far. I should get on my knees.
Just all right. So you just drop one. Just
Mhm.
what's going on?
all right, go ahead, group huddle.
Group huddle.
So it's
Hmm.
obvious who the archery one is going to.
Uh-huh.
Now the main question is, do you want to throw a knife or do you want me to throw a knife?
When it comes to throwing knives, I have a what they would call a +6.
Do you really?
Yeah, because I have an 18 dexterity.
Damn.
Are you up for a melee
I can
competition?
win the melee contest if I can cheat.
Yeah, I was saying, if I could cheat, I
As
could
you
win.
look over, as you say to him, are you down for the melee contest? And Leaf, knowing cheating, is just kind of like, oh, you don't want to do that with some of the locals without the Hanatas already looked at in this
Yeah.
area. You want to be very careful when you skate off that little bit of money. But you look over to Big Ned, 6'7" Which one am I fighting? It's like-
Do we?
I think I'm gonna get ripped apart. Literally, I don't think
Well-
I think he's gonna just. He's gonna pull this folk antagonist named Bane. He's just. It's not gonna be good.
Well, do we know if we each have to fight one?
The way it seems, it's a one-on-one type thing.
No, I know, but like, what if, I do the archery competition and then I can take your fight?
You hear Jend shout out, "Hurry up! Taking forever!"
As we're in a group huddle, I'm gonna look at Big Ned and making sure I'm overshadowed. I'm gonna just try to charm person him while I'm in the little group huddle.
What's the save?
It is Wisdom 13. And they don't know if they pass. They don't know I tried it.
They
don't
only
know if
know
they
they've been
fail.
charmed.
Yeah, they only
Oh,
know
yeah,
if
I
they
see.
failed
Everything
an
they
hour
pass.
in.
Sure.
Yeah, because it says that when the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you. It doesn't say it knows it's being charmed.
It only knows if it fails and it's an hour in. So yeah,
So if it succeeds, it won't ever know.
it won't ever know.
Well,
Yeah.
that is a 9.
All right, cool. Can I tell he's kind of like glazed over a little bit?
He's not really looking at you anymore.
Uh-huh.
He's looking at those two.
Okay.
Let me go first though.
Okay.
Let me go first. I'm gonna kind of like straighten myself up a little bit, kind of dust myself off. We accept, and I challenge Big Ned to melee combat.
He steps
All
forward.
3 foot 1 inches
Yeah,
of this halfling.
He steps forward.
I give Big Ned a wink.
Warston looks to you. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
That's what you think.
Who's shooting the bow?
I'm just gonna like flick my limb tip.
You.
The one with the bow.
Easy.
Insightful.
And then Jen walks up. Guess I got the twerp. Well, guess I got the twerp.
Canonically, in my brain, Leaf tries to look really intimidating, but it only makes him look cuter.
Yeah, it's that intimidation where it's like, how did the puppy get even cuter?
I know, right?
Sure.
Arr.
So. All right. The archery contest is first.
Oh, I asked if I could go first.
The archery contest is first.
Boo. You got this, Neffy.
Worston.
Good luck.
You and Worston walk up to 2 separate barrels
Okay.
of hay. Bales of hay, whatever you want to call it. Down about, how far would it be? Would you say?
15 meters.
I would say 15 meters is probably
15
good.
meters. Okay.
Yeah.
He grabs his bow, draws an arrow, and is ready. Who first?
Well, you're the guest by all means.
Dread that Shazat. And he begins to pull back.
Oh, Miss Horsey.
Don't let it get to you.
Goes high.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Warming up. Nothing.
Of
Go ahead.
course.
Go ahead. It's your house, right?
It is. And I will do.
Roll to hit.
Okay.
My turn.
15.
You hit one of the outer rings for a point. You have 1 point. And Worston has 0. Huh. All right.
Oh, Miss
How about-
Horsey. It'll make you
how
look
about
really
this?
bad if you're beat by a girl.
He lets go. And as he hits, yeah, here we are. Okay. He hits about in the same spot as you. He also has a point. It is 1-1.
Okay.
Go ahead. Finish out round 2.
14.
14. Just above your previous arrow, you bounce up to 2 points. And Worston, I'm just warming up. And he goes to shoot. He hits another inner ring for 3 points.
So he has 4 total.
He has 4 total right now. The crowd kind of cheers behind him as bets might have been placed against you. He pats his coin pouch by his waist. Uh-huh. You're going to pay for it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Uh, 21.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
look at him.
I'm sorry, 20.
20?
Yeah.
You look at him, and without looking, you draw, you loose, and you hit just outside of the center for 5 points.
Yeah, that's right.
He looks over to it. I guess I could show Worston while I'm doing this. Lucky shot, lucky shot. He goes to draw once more in the same spot where yours is. 5 points for Worston. Right. End of round 4. Go ahead. Close it out.
21.
21. Again, just outside of center. 5 more points for you. that we approach the final round. The score is
9 to 12.
you.
I have 12. He has 9.
All right. He draws back. And another 5 points for him. That's right.
So put some what? 2 points
Go ahead,
above you?
Shizette.
2 points ahead of me.
All right.
Okay.
The final shot.
Oh no. I crit failed.
Oh.
I rolled a
No.
8 in total if that helps. But yeah, I crit failed.
No! You loose and just goes wide
Mm.
over the top. Worston. Ha ha! I told you. I told you. He looks over
Oh, wait,
to
you gotta-
Brian. Ha! Yeah, youngsters. Get him, Jen. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get him, partner. As that happens, Neffy, you walk up, retrieve your arrows, and Cray walks up to you. Find the wind and control your breathing.
I know.
Hit more constantly.
I know.
You feel just that little bit of chance to really improve, like to impress yourself to Cray. You impressed Borag earlier, but Cray, he's a tough one to impress. He barely shows emotion. Maybe next time. As you pull out the arrows, you step off to the side as Leaf and Jend go head to head in a knife throwing competition. Same rules. You each are given 5 knives. Who wants to go first, little one? Too late. And he throws it.
And,
Oh, man. He throws, he got a natural 20.
Oh my god!
Jesus.
Wait, don't you have to...
Right. Bullseye, 10 points for Jend off the bat.
Jesus Christ.
10 off the bat.
10 off the bat.
Get an 8.
Top that one. An 8. You throw it, and it just falls short and digs itself into the target in front, into the ground in front of the target. Yeah, you ain't too special, are you, little one? And he goes to shoot again. Wow. This is the part where I tell you, I swear,
Jind is just reaming pockets today.
the rolls are really crazy. He hits just right of center for 5 points. Jend at 15, Leaf at 0. Leaf, close out. Round 2.
21.
21. Leaf throws a little bit harder, and he hits in a similar spot where Jend hit 5 points for Leaf. Going on to the third round. Jend, a little distracted. You had to throw that one so hard to... Oh. And it's like he kind of missed it. It's like it goes out of his hand like a little early, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
As he throws it, it almost lobs itself up in the air higher and just digs itself right about even between you guys and the target. Does that one count? As you watch Cray. Yes. Go ahead, Leaf.
Wow, for a 15.
15. You didn't have as much strength behind this one, but you still managed to hit. 1 point.
Good lord.
I would have let me rethrow that last one, but it's okay. I'm not worried about it. He throws, and it went high, but still on target for 1 point. This is the beginning of the 5th round? Or 4th round?
1, 2, 3. That was 4.
Okay, so Leaf, go ahead.
I got a 9.
9.
God.
I'm magic.
It's
Oh,
just...
my knives.
Yeah,
You
so
hit
I
the
got a
target,
plus
but
6.
it's the handle side, and it falls and clangs onto the ground. Jen goes, woohoo! Real close to winning what 10 goes. He throws again. 5 points.
Oh, God.
Bam!
I never.
Go
never
ahead,
stood a
go
chance
ahead.
unless I got. Yeah, I missed again.
You go to throw, and Cray walks up to you. As Cray walks up to you after your loss, Leaf, he puts his hand on your back. Don't worry. You need to remember, your footwork and your stance is just as important as how hard you throw the knife. But it's not really your thing anyways. You did do pretty good for
Weird.
first time ever. He says that to you as you guys are collecting the knives up. And then Warston and Jen walk up to the edge of the wrestling field. Or not the wrestling field, sorry. To the ring for the melee contest. All right, boys, we're 2 for 2. Let's go get a third. Warston walks up. Don't stand a chance, really. Look at you. You're a third of his size. As the two of you walk into the ring, you each are given blunted clubs.
Mhm.
Go for the knees.
I'm gonna stand in front of Big Ned. I'm gonna be like, come down to my level, and I'm gonna be like pointing at him.
He's gonna lean over and just kind of like bend and look to you.
So I'm gonna once he gets down enough, close enough to him, and be like, all right, Big Ned, here's the thing. Me and you, I'm gonna charge. I'm gonna yell at you, and you're gonna be scared. Okay? Now that's basically how it's gonna be, and I'm gonna basically flail my arms and make it look like I'm talking mad smack to Ned.
Okay, roll me a deception check.
Just talking big smack. For a 23.
Wow. Warston, you hear Warston just kind of shout, "Hey! You let your shizat folk talk that much crap?" And you see Brian just kind of... So as the two of you kind of walk back from each other. Let me show Big Ned, by the way. Walk back away from each other to start. A bell is rung to start the melee combat.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? Actually, roll initiative technically, so we can do this the right way. What do you got?
I got a 9.
Nan.
I got a 9.
All right.
It's a Big Ned.
Bless you. Big Ned got a 15. So Big Ned's going to walk forward. And he's going to hit you.
I'm gonna give him like a little nod.
He goes
beforehand,
down
like,
a little slower and then speeds up his swing enough for you to step off to the side. And it clashes into the ground. Oh, man. Oh, you're going to reach over and grab him?
No, I'm gonna like parry with the club to make it look like it's skill.
Oh.
And just
Roll me another deception check.
20 total.
You just hear the crowd go, "He's got a lot of strength, the little one." And as that'll be hold on.
I'm a showman.
Yeah. Your turn.
I'm just gonna in his face and then go to like not shove him, but like give him a little bump so he could like fall over. And just basically I'm trying to intimidate him into just going down.
As you yell at him, you go, "Is your little scream again?"
Yeah.
Do it again.
Ah!
He starts to run out of the ring, and as he runs out, he slips, falls, and hits his head on the club.
Oh no. He's fine, because I didn't hurt him. He's literally fine because I didn't hurt him, so
As he falls and hurts himself, the crowd just goes silent, and Big Ned doesn't move for a moment.
is Big Ned still breathing? Is he still alive? No, I'm just like seriously asking. Is he still alive?
He's breathing.
Oh god.
Leaf runs up, like puts his fingers on
Oh
his
my
neck.
god.
It's just like,
He's gone.
I'm gonna
He's
be
dead.
honest. I was so concerned. I was like, "Am I gonna have to outrace death here? Am I gonna have a Rona moment where I gotta outrace death?"
No, the crowd just kind of silent for a good moment. And then it cheers up as Worston just goes, "Oh! Ah! What was that?" Jen goes, "Come on, man, that ain't fair, man." And you watch as Brayan walks up and takes care of the 20 gold that
They owe.
you owe.
Well, that too.
He also will take, really it's like a little bit of exchange.
Yes.
10 for the troop because of this, and 20 for those three because of what happened. But with that, you are walking out. Cray just kind of looks to you as Worston and Jen go in there to get Big Ned. He looks to you. "I thought you liked to cook food."
I'm a showman always, and I'll give him a little wink, and then I'm gonna like hurry out of the way and be like, I ain't being around here when they wakes up.
So with that, you guys are praised a little bit by some of the locals, mainly for you. They kind of like, "How
Look at his
strong
tiny
is he?
muscle."
What did he say when he was talking to when he was bending over like that?" And like, this is actually going on, Nephtalia and Leaf. If you two could roll me a perception check, please.
Oh no. Oh no.
7.
7, and one more time, Leaf.
16.
16. All right. Leaf. As they are talking, you notice just briefly at the... Hold on.
Holding!
Oh, he doesn't say
Holding!
At the top of the nearby tree, you see a beautiful red crown hawk staring down at your group. As you look at it, you lock eyes for a moment. You lock eyes for a moment and you begin to feel rather uncomfortable. Almost as if this thing is observing you. It doesn't sit well with you. The red crown hawks are a bird that's native to Verdestia. They're rather large birds with jet black feathers, save for a crown of red on their heads, red eyes, and the sharp beaks and talons that typify a bird of prey. You all know what type of bird this is. You see them all the time. And Leaf, you've just never seen one behave this way, so intrigued and so set on you. You two make eye contact for enough time, and it begins to take off out of the tree and fly away. As your eyes come back down, you see a poster attached to a tree just outside of camp. What do you do?
Neffy, there's a scary bird. I'm going to go look at this tree. And then I'm going to walk over and grab the poster.
Nephtalia, what do you do?
I imagine she's probably a little frustrated, so she's gonna like look for this hawk and not see it.
Okay.
Be like,
You look up, you don't see it.
and just kind of not stomp after, but like go after Leaf.
As you go after Leaf, Leaf, you come up to the poster on the tree while Ostrich is getting praise from the townfolk. Neffy, you are shortly behind. You find this poster. It reads, "The Zaranthian Republic oppresses the people. Join those who would stop this evil regime. Come to Nevermore Town Hall on Deseun 23rd at 8 bells even and learn more." The poster is about 8 inches by 10 inches and is on a rather thick parchment. It has been tacked to this tree with 4 copper tacks. What do you do?
A spark of rebellion.
I guess so.
I don't know if these mics are picking up this, but it is pouring outside.
I don't hear it.
Pouring. Okay. Anyways, yeah, what do you two do?
What do you think's so oppressive?
I couldn't tell you. I don't feel oppressed.
Should we? We have to go to town. We're not supposed to go to town. Oh well. And skips back into the carnival.
All right. Nephtalia.
Is it just like barely tacked into the tree? Like if I start to pull on the paper, does it come off?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take it.
You take it off. It's thick parchment.
I'll take it.
As you take it and you're walking back, on the back you see there's a name written.
Oh.
A single word written in charcoal. Fenduric. Fenduric. So, as you
gotcha.
as you head back to regroup with Ostrich, the victor.
While getting the praise.
Worston, Jend, and Ned, Big Ned seem to have disappeared from the area. Yes, Ostrich.
While they're gone and like they're praising me, I'm gonna be like, "I've got pull bread fresh made by yours truly this morning. Only 5 coppers a piece."
Roll me a persuasion check. I'll give you advantage.
Thank God. No, I rolled the same number twice. It's a 9.
A 9?
Don't understand. How did I roll it twice?
You're able to get 3 people to buy.
Yes.
5 cops each. So with that, my Zatis, what do you do next?
Is Cray busy?
It seems
Again?
that he's getting ready for the next people that wish to do an archery tournament.
Gotcha.
So yes, a lot of the Hanatas are busy. The reason why you 3 have been given this role, and just you 3, is because of how much it takes to maintain everything.
No, I gotcha. I figured that. I just wasn't sure how much downtime there was between each match.
You're good.
I'll just roll up the parchment and hold on to it for now then.
All right.
We keep rolling and just go around the Tint of Veils.
Where do you want to go?
Then we got the Wagon of Sweets and Warm Feelings, but we kind of already been there, unless we just want to go to like the Tent of Veils, just kind of like continue like our outer perimeter wrap.
We have not been to the Wagon of Sweets.
We passed it to save the Lady Bell.
Oh yeah, I guess we did just pass it. So we'll probably go check, make sure they're okay.
Well, are
Yeah,
we
okay, no
including
problems.
the wrestling field and what we're
The
doing?
wrestling field is separate from
It's
the
separate.
archery and skill at arms ring.
Okay.
So we can go eat the wagons and then wrestling and then just keep going from there.
All right, you guys want to go to the The wagon of sweets first?
You guys okay? You kind of seem to be a little out of it today.
I don't know what would give you that impression. I'm fine.
Hmm.
All right.
Yeah,
As
this
you
will
guys-
make you happy. And then I'll reach in my pocket, and then I'll hold my like a closed fist.
Is this sand?
No, it's not sand this time.
Pig slowly goes back in
Not
pocket.
this time.
I'll hold out my hand then.
And then drop, and now you have a pointy rock. It's good luck.
'Cause it's. I was really hoping it'd be like no, and just like draw the hand back into his pocket.
No, not sand.
Totally not.
So as you make your way towards the wagon of sweets and tent of warm feelings, I have another handout for you. Wagon of sweets.
Thank you very much. Yes,
nice.
let's go.
So as you make your way to that place, the wagon of sweets is brightly painted in red and gold, with big hinged windows that allow for the townies to purchase the goods served from inside. Though lacking the pervasive aroma of Senesi's stand, you are just as excited to pass by Friend's place. Here, the talented baker serves all manner of treats, including roasted and candied nuts, fresh baked fruit pastries, and the famous Hanata's dessert, budinka, which is also called noodle pudding.
Noodle pudding.
It is a sweet,
two
buttery
words.
noodle dish. It is a sweet, buttery noodle dish that is stuffed with dried fruit and sweet curded cheese. As always, there is a line in front of her wagon. What do you do?
Go around the back side of the wagon, crack open the door, and just like. I guess I can do it this way.
As you stick your head in. All right, so as you stick your head in, she turns to you after she's addressing the person at the window. Oh, hello, Leaf. Aren't you supposed to be busy? Then what are you doing here, Leaf?
Can I have a treat, please? Please,
She turns
lady,
to you.
please.
And you hear the townie that's like at the window, just like, I said I want, and then she's like, hold on, and she walks up, and she looks to you. Roll me a persuasion check.
13.
You know what they cost, but since, and she kind of gives a good look at you, since it looks like you've been through the rough of it today, I think I'll give you just a little bit of a discount. 2 cups. And I'll give you a bag enough for you and your friends.
You peek around the corner. He just just reaches down a hand.
She takes it, and she hands you a bag of Humber nuts. Basically, a treat that you all have enjoyed before. It's something that it's candy. It's you got the candy kitchen up in here.
Right.
Let's go.
Yeah. So as you take this, she does tell you, "Oh, and Leaf, before you go, now hold on. Before you go, I saw a woman who appeared to be a cleric of Wardain. She's walking around with, it looks like 2 well-armored knights. They look like they might be up to something, so keep an eye out, please."
And like he'll get like he'll like burrow his frost for like a second and be like, "See you later." Then he close the door, and run away with his bag of nuts.
As you run around to Osric and to Nephtalia, which while Leaf is doing that, you two start to head over to Stoof's wagon. On the way, I need the two of you to roll me a perception check. Osric?
6.
Nephtalia?
13.
13. As you're walking, you see something that sticks a little out of place. Okay, so as you're walking over to Stoof's wagon, you see a good bit of supplies that is just kind of set up outside, as it usually is. It's in crates and boxes and such for traveling. You see something you've never seen before at any time during your time with the Hanatas. It's a ceramic jug sitting on this with a little bit of a design on it. It does pique your interest.
I'll walk over to it.
Odd and out of place as you walk up to it. It's unlabeled, but it has a series of X's painted on the side and sports a depiction of a crude face.
Neffy, where are you going? Wait, where are you going?
Oh, sorry, by the way, Friend.
Oh.
Friend, everyone.
Ah, yes.
Friend. Now, this. I'm not allowed to use it.
Okay.
Huh? Interesting.
Is there anybody, like, at the window?
I mean,
Or
it
they
is
just-
Stoof's wagon, but this is kind of off to the side in between. This isn't something that would be necessarily like, you could ask him about it if that's what you want to do.
I guess what I'm asking is this on his wagon for sale, or is this just out?
This is just out. This is just supplies are littered out throughout Carnival. Like, you don't have room to put everything. But there are some things that are just stacked up on the sides of wagons to be broken up, opened, and to be opened at a later time if you run out of things for food or what have you. So,
Okay.
this is just sitting on some supplies.
I'll pick it up.
All right. You pick it up. Roll me an investigation check.
Is it filled with anything, Neffy?
18.
18. You can deduce pretty easy that this is some sort of liquor.
Inside?
Yes.
Okay.
You don't drink it or anything, but
Mm-mm.
you give it a little sniff. It's mostly filled up to the top. It's about 2/3 filled. Sorry. But you give it a sniff. It smells pretty strong. What do you do?
I'm gonna go around to the back of Stoof's wagon also.
Okay.
And just kind of knock on the door and then peek my head in. Or knock on the door frame if the door's open. Peek my head in.
As you do that, next to Friend's wagon, Stoof's gold and cream-colored tent of warm feelings makes you think of the frothy heads that billow out of his tankards when he pours his malty brews. His offerings are always popular with the crowds, and today is no exception. The line is rather long, and Hamel and Shayna, two younger Frenta, are helping Stoof serve ales and spirits to the townies. As you regard the tent, you see Stoof's bearded visage peering at you from around the side. As you walk up, he waves you over. A mischievous grin on his round face. So, as you go over to Stoof, you walk over to the side of the tent, where the jovial dwarf smiles at you through his long, dark red beard. He beckons you to enter, hobbling before you as you follow. Stoof, as you know, is afflicted with the Twisted Bones disease, which warps the bones of the one stricken and is resistant to healing magics. Both him and Lena have this. And I can show you Stoof.
Gotcha.
So, you feel for him and his wife, Lena, who also has the disease. Fortunately for her, however, the warping of her bones is far less aggressive. The two never seem to let it bother them, however, and have always had a kind word for you. Once inside the tent, you'll see that the place is stuffed with kegs and bottles of all sizes. Stoof winks at you, and with a mischievous grin pours each of you a small shot from a decanter filled with a dark and almost syrupy liquid. So at this point, Nephtalia,
Mm-hmm.
Osric, Leaf, you kind of follow behind, doing your rounds. You notice, Leaf and Osric, that, Osric, you already noticed it, but Leaf, you notice that Nephtalia has a rather big ceramic jug in her hand as Stoof is offering these beverages. Although you are aware a scolding and some knocks upside the head are likely to come your way if you overindulge and let your responsibility slide, one sip shouldn't be a problem. So, as you guys enter the tent and Stoof is with you, he hands this all to you. Go on.
What is this? I'll take my shot and hand it back.
So as you take, who all takes the shot? Everyone.
Is this something I've worked on with Stoof before in my brews?
You know it's a little alcoholic. Little alcohol. Yes. It's something you want to work on.
Okay.
This is some special stuff.
I gotcha. And I've never seen the jug before whenever I'm brewing something with
You've
him.
seen it, but he's never let you touch it.
Okay.
Maybe he was waiting for you to have this type of responsibility.
Okay. I'll pop the shot.
Okay. And Leaf. All right. As you all do that, he does it with you. The slight sweetness of the exotic wood gives way to a bouquet of herbs and spices that explode on your palate. You can feel a warm rush and the tang of strong alcohol pushing through the other warring flavors. I need a Constitution saving throw from each of you.
Is this a poison?
I'm going to make this count not as poison.
Okay.
13 for me.
17 for me.
Can't hear you, Dylan. Nope.
Liz Dylan?
And yeah, easy for a second.
Oh,
What am I rolling?
yeah, we just heard you there. Constitution saving throw.
I got a 7.
Oh no! As you all take the shot, Nephtalia, Osric, you take it well as Stoof does. But Leaf, you cough and splutter as you imbibe the potent distillate. You have eaten recently, and you did just get a snack, so the effect isn't going to be as daunting on you as it could have been. But as inexperienced drinkers, particularly of robust liquors such as Stoof's,
Tiny.
you feel dizzy for a little bit. For right now, you feel dizzy and lightheaded. That was some strong stuff. And the two of you know it was as well. You can feel it just beckoning you to to drink more. But you ask Stoof.
Is this yours?
No, never seen that before.
It smells like liquor.
Let me see. Takes it. Bad liquor. Back to you. I only deal in. Well, I don't even think I can call that anything culinary.
Like it's poisoned?
Don't want to say poisoned, but terrible, I'd say.
If it's his, then who have I seen it with before? Or have I just seen this jug around?
No, you've seen his decanter he poured the shots for, not that.
Okay.
Sorry.
I was confused. I was like, oh.
No, you saw the decanter.
I was
that he
like,
poured
wait,
from,
that's
not
his.
that. My
Okay,
bad.
I got you.
Sorry for the confusion. This is new. Stoof has not seen it. You do not recognize it. You are not sure. I don't know. Bentov. And into the tent walks his son, Ventov. Who? Ventov. Stoof and Lena's son walks in. I need you back as soon as you can. Hey, Osric,
Hey, Venta.
Nephtalia, Leaf. I am so jealous you guys get to be Zatis this time. I really want to. I was talking to Borag, but he told me that at least for this year, it's best if I just help out. He really sees something in all of you. Just want you to know that. Anyways,
Is this yours?
no. Where'd you find that?
Just outside the tent.
I
Like
don't
it
know.
was to be implied it was y'all's? I don't know.
I mean, you know, we have Sellers Row. Townies come out. Maybe they're selling something there like that and got misplaced.
I'll ask.
But see you back soon, Father. Good luck, everyone.
Where do they need us? You said they needed us?
Stoof. Long line.
Oh.
Stoof says, I'll be out there in a moment, boy, I promise. Just a moment with the Zatis. It's their first time. Right. Good luck. And Ventov leaves. Stoof stays with you for a moment.
Didn't Freshy say something about two guys, two townies saying there's bad alcohol?
Yeah,
I
they
think
got
this
bad
could be the
drinks.
stuff.
This might be it.
Mind if I check just to double make sure?
Sure.
And that, I think, was Lena, not Frisha. That was
Lenny.
Lena that said that. Lenny.
Lionel.
So, yeah, you guys can talk about that if you wish.
That's true. She did talk about someone getting bad drinks, maybe. Yeah, I think you might be onto something, Leaf. Framing the Hanatas as always.
Given my proficiency with brewing and just kind of getting used to it, can I do like a check to see what this is and how awful it might be?
All right, yeah, sure. You take a quick taste of it,
I'm
and
just like,
we're going to call that, you can make it a... All right, so this is going to be a little special for you. It can either be a medicine check, or because your entire bard thing is about cooking, I'll allow it to be a performance check.
I will take performance on this because that is a lot better.
Neffy! Got
22.
nuts!
He holds up like
no.
yeah, like caramelized nuts. You're just like, oh, those are gonna be a good snack. But no time to waste. This tastes like complete garbage. It tastes flammable, like not a good flammable either. Whatever this is, it's not. It's very, very strong. First of all, but as it does, hold on, just a moment. You take a sip. Seems strong. Do you take more than a sip?
I'll take one more sip just to check.
As you take one more sip,
Well, it tastes terrible. Whatever this is.
tastes dirty.
Dirty.
Yeah.
Ew, like someone didn't wash the. Ew. Someone didn't wash it beforehand. That's nasty. It's so unhygienic.
It tastes strongly, almost of rubbing alcohol, with a metallic aftertaste. And an oily feeling that leaves a sickly sweet flavor lingering on the tongue for far too long. I need you to make me a constitution. I need you to make me a constitution saving throw, real quick. Leaf, say that one more time.
Metallic taste is probably blood.
God, I hope I didn't drink blood. Is this poison?
I will allow. Yes, I will allow this.
15 for the con save.
Yeah, you almost upchuck your amazing pool bread from earlier, but you keep it in, and you cork this. You can't even stomach the smell, the aroma that is coming from the jug any longer. It tastes terrible. But yeah, whatever this is, it tastes dirty, metallic, not well made. You're not sure exactly what it is, who made it. It's terrible.
We need to get rid of this.
But as Stu kind of watches you do that, he's like, "Oh."
We need to hide.
He pours one more, just little, not a shot, but just a small little bit, just to get the taste out of your mouth.
Oh.
So you don't need to roll another con save or anything. But he takes a moment to look at you. I overheard Kalnasir and Silvra talking the other day. They were talking about the Night Song Troupe, cousins of ours. Seems somebody tried to. He double checks the entrance of the tent. Gets in close. Somebody tried to assassinate the Vrenda a couple months ago. Almost got the deed done, if what I heard was right. Just something doesn't feel right. Keep an eye out. And good luck. He gestures you to head on out as he's walking out that way as well. Time to get back to the wagon. Sorry. As he gestures you out, he says, "Got to get back to the front."
We definitely need to get rid of this, and I'll pick up the jug. This is a giant jug for me. Yeah, I want to burn it, but
I wouldn't set fire to that.
yeah, I know.
Just he scooches it back. Hold on to it. Don't let it fall in anyone else's hands. We'll get rid of it later. As you take that, you guys walk out of the tent of warm feelings. As you walk out, you see a man.
Does he have an eye patch and a mustache?
Yeah, is he Pirate Man?
As you guys walk out, you see an elven man approach you, half elven. As he walks up to you, he's got kind of a sack on his back that seems like square in nature. And as he's walking up, you hear him just kind of talking to people that walk by. Would you like a tattoo? Okay. No tattoos for you. Oh, look. And he sees the three of you. He walks up. Definitely, Honatars. You know what? I'm running a special. I will give one of you a tattoo at a discounted price. From 5 gold, let's say down to 3.
And a tattoo.
Did you say you have a tattoo?
What kind of tattoo?
Oh, whatever you want. Something small. On the arm, forearm, forehead. I wouldn't recommend the forehead.
Sounds painful.
Yeah, I heard of
Forehead
this bar.
tattoo.
Did it.
And then you see a human woman walk up shortly behind. Ward! You gotta stop walking away from me if you want to do this. Hi, I'm Kiri. Tattoo. I already offered it. You, my friend. Nice bird.
Leaf.
Leaf. Would you like a tattoo of a leaf?
He's gonna like look at Neffy.
What?
Do I?
I can do it in about 15 minutes. We're really fast.
I don't doubt your skill. I mean, do you? It's permanent. It doesn't come off, and I'll just kind of like flash mine. It doesn't go away, and
Very
it hurts
nice.
a little.
Nice. Flash
Nicely
leaf.
done.
Give me a, and then he's gonna like leaf here,
Leaf on the. Okay, absolutely.
back of the hand.
All right.
Oh.
He takes off his backpack, sets it on the ground, and it kind of extends. Essentially, there's a collapsible wooden table on the inside. It looks pretty nicely made. He holds it up, adjusts it for Leaf's size. Yeah, and he takes your hand. You put it down, left or right hand.
Say left.
Your left hand you put on the table. All right, Kiri. And he takes the needle out, sticks it into this type of handheld device that he has. Quick. And he begins to give Leaf a tattoo. What do you want, Leaf? Give me the best description that you can of what you want.
Like an etch of like I think it's like a maple leaf. One of the ones that has it's pointy, but it's really broad and round. Then it has like a long stem. Then you could like see like the little like the veins in it. Hey, hold on. What do you guys think? I think I should get like this one. I think I should get like this one.
Ooh, that one.
The one you're holding in your right hand.
This one.
Yeah.
Let's go for this one.
All
Look
right.
like this.
A North Dakota leaf.
Describe it as
I
best
can't
you
get
can.
more- This
I
is
can
not
do.
North Dakota. This is a Colorado leaf.
Oh, wow. So he will begin to do that. And as he does, you guys start to notice that a very delicate procedure is happening right here in the middle of Carnival. And as the day is progressing, so are the people and the popularity of the Carnival. As people are bustling around, a lot of near misses happen, bumping into Ward. But you watch as Kiri stands off to the side, walking around, almost patrolling around Ward and Leaf, as this leaf is being given to him. She is essentially like, move it around. Really, watch your step. I see why the Hanatons get tired of townies. Move, come on. She looks over to you. We're outsiders, you and I. A lot of people don't like us for some reason, but hey, no big deal. That's why we're offering, hey! That's rude. He's like walking around with a drink in one hand, a pretzel in the other. Anyways. Are you done? You hear Ward say, just about, and bam! Leaf, no damage, but that did kind of hurt. Leaf's just holding back tears. It's like, it's beautiful.
It hurts so much.
It hurts so good.
but within 10 minutes. Did you want it filled, or just like an outline of that leaf in an artistic fashion?
If you can like cell shade it, that'd be really cool too. Like,
You've got it.
cool, like shader.
So he starts to go back in, and as he's going, you watch Kiri continues to talk to you, even though she's kind of speaking too much for you to respond. Yep, life as fellow outsiders. It's okay. I know that you're kind. You know, you guys get tattoos. I see. You got one right there, and very pretty. Compliments to the chef on that one. And you also look like a chef. Oh shit! And someone got by and bumped Ward, and on a couple of spots on your leaf, it's essentially a little colored outside the lines.
Oh.
No,
So Ward says,
that's not good.
God, it's okay. I think it actually adds a little.
Quick, fix it. Fix it.
It's fine. It's good. It's a deal too.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. Look, he kind of holds it up. Look, he shows it to Nephtalia and Nephtalia and Ostrich. It's a leaf. And just right here, there's like goes like down the thumb on green. It's like a smear just comes out.
Has it fully?
See, it's like the leaf is a part of you. It's like it bleeds into you and your very being. I think it's actually very metaphorical for the type of person that you are. Look at you. You have a bird. See, he could be on that, and then
It looks really good for
Thank
you having to do that in the
Thank
middle
you.
of
Thank
the
you.
crowd.
I did that all in within 20 minutes.
Perhaps the next patron you get, don't stand in the aisle.
But that's the fun of it, though.
Oh,
Anyways, best of luck to you all. It looks good. Leaf, Chef, Bo, see ya. She has a coin. Bye. And
bye.
they start to head their own separate way. Ward and Kiri.
Leaf, are you fine with that mark like stretching all the way off?
And it's like, yeah, it kind of feels like a stem that wraps around my hand.
Okay.
Like skin that wraps around your hand. Is that what you compared that to?
Stem.
Or are you
A
guys?
stem.
like a
Stem.
leaf stem. Not
Where
like
are you
skin.
guys
I don't
heading
need
next?
a tattoo of skin. That'd be weird.
I guess we cut back up to the
Tent of
wrestling
Sears.
field.
All right. So as you begin to head up towards the wrestling field,
Keeping an eye out for someone who
Mustache
looks like
Man,
they're poisoning drinks, Mustache Man, or
Mustache Pirate Man.
the cleric with the 2 knights.
I mean, that sounds like
Yeah.
a lady you help. But
instead, a man with gray, almost stormy features and an odd starburst tattoo on his forehead approaches the three of you.
Mm.
As he walks up to you,
Mm.
as he walks up
You
to
look
you,
angry.
he says, You patrol this
Me.
place. Are you aware of the presence of the one sometimes known as Jayana? Or perhaps
Yes.
Irazur?
I know them.
He looks to you. Tell me.
I am Leaf. As you can see. Let's show my hand.
No.
They
does he seem
are by
like
the stage in Old Oak.
Deception check?
Yeah, because I'm lying.
I was say like
I don't get it. I don't even know what the dude said other than Jayana.
Yeah, I think he gave 2 names.
he did.
Like I got, do you know Jayana? And that's
got a
it. And I was
13.
like, huh?
No, Jane. I just came from there. Does your friend always lie?
I'm gonna take a step in front
Yes.
of Leaf. He does have a knack. How can we help you?
Do you know, or are you aware of, the presence of the one that sometimes goes by Jayana?
No,
What about Ira Zer?
no.
Then that is most unfortunate, but not unexpected.
Does this
Continue your rounds. I shall remain here. Should any word come to you of this person, do not concern yourselves with seeking me out. I will find you.
Who are you?
He begins to turn, and as you say that, he turns back. I am Taras Sid, supplicant of the Comity of the Unseen Star. My business is my own. I will find you if you're of use to me. And he walks away.
Well, see, the thing is, now you've made it mine.
Keeps walking.
Talk about
Very
an
unseen
edge
star if
case.
it's like on his forehead. I mean, it's very visible.
I mean, unseen, more like seen star, am I right?
Yeah,
As
it's like
he,
very apparent star.
I talk about edge case. I think I got hurt by him.
As
Oh.
as he walks away from you guys, he kind of walks to the south, or no, actually he actually heads up north past kind of in the direction that you're going to head. But then you hear just something off to the side. Nephtalia, your eyes glance off towards the west once more, kind of just a little bit south of the tent of Warm Feelings. Now, between tents and carts, you see a small circle of local children that have found a burrow of some sort. You approach. As you approach, you recognize them as the same troublesome youngsters that you have seen causing problems since the first day that the Carnival opened. The self-styled Dragon Puncher crew. Some are stuffing food into the hole, while others are kicking it and stomping on top of it. All in an attempt to coax out whatever lives inside. The half-elven girl, Cleva, directs their mischievous efforts from a distance. To their delight, a large centipede emerges, thrashing and scurrying defensively around in its hole. However, as several more emerge and begin aggressively biting at the kids, their youthful bravado evaporates, and they run, leading the angry centipedes right towards you.
Stupid centipede. God,
So,
why are kids such... Oh.
with
Kill
that,
the kids so the centipedes can eat them.
I'm going to need
Stupid kids.
an initiative roll.
Why are kids just the worst? Like, I don't understand. I mean, I'm the size of a
Kids
kid.
are just the worst.
I mean, I'm the size of a kid, but that's not the point I'm making here.
Why did I lie to him?
Yeah, why?
I don't know.
You literally
I don't know. I was like, I just saw
Hey,
it.
do you
I
know
saw
him?
it, I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna lie to him.
There wasn't even like a comprehensive story made either. Have you seen him? Yeah, where were they? I'm gonna guess where they were and hope he wasn't there. I was just there. Crap, he was.
Yeah, he got me.
You got me.
Let me get initiative, Nephtalia.
I'm gonna use my advantage on initiative roll.
Okay.
GUI
Use the
reward.
GUI Well, wait! Before we begin, we did have a combat earlier, and I, because I'm
Oh.
awful, forgot to make you roll for the GUI reward, even though John reminded me.
I got a
Find them.
19.
Hold on. Wait.
I think a 19 counts.
Ah. I think a 19 counts. It does count. Oh, for the GUI reward, yes. Roll.
15.
No. But Leaf Pause this battle music for a moment.
I'm
Oh,
gooey.
and-
Gooey.
Goo! So to keep it in the nature of fun, Leaf, choose either or that's Dylan, choose either Cassie or John. They will pick a card for you. Or me. I'll pick a card at random.
Alex, pick a card. You better be a good one.
Oh,
Sounds like a good one. One get out of jail free card.
that's
Chance to
actually
go.
not bad.
Yeah, but
Oh, wow, that's actually really cool. It's an extra
it's not
attack
bad.
if you guys are interested. I don't want to like keep secrets. But so it's like, so for me, it's like I can actually cast an extra cantrip as an action, as a free action.
Yeah.
So I can cast
Yeah.
like 2 spells in turn. Cool. Yeah,
Nice.
that's pretty cool.
Cassie,
Provided you don't have any bonus.
you hold on to
action
that for
spells.
him.
I have it, Dylan.
Okay.
Thank you, Kathy.
Anyways,
Oh, God.
now that that's out of the way, so back to initiative. So, what'd you get?
21.
21.
Oh,
16.
16.
Yes.
Okay. And Leaf.
24.
4.
24.
24.
Now, what was the die roll?
I had a natural 20.
Wow.
Yeah, see,
Ba-bam.
Beyond finally gracing me. Yeah.
It test like I was saying earlier. Test your resolve with those 3s. It was like, will he forsake us?
Well,
or
it's
will he just be
honestly-
like,
It's Alex's theory, man. It's what it is. Because ever since Alex made that theory, it's always been true. To where if I complain about something, it gets better
Every time.
every time.
you complain for me.
Hate it.
It's the one thing I'd change.
Wow. These things are all about to be clumped together. Holy crap. I'm getting old well rolls right now. They are all clumped together. You see 6 of them emerge. And they begin to come straight for you. However, you hear as these children run away, you hear, run, run, go! But like one of them says, Dragon Punchers for life! And as he makes it out, Leaf, you're up.
All right, so is it fair to say that they're all within a 20-foot square?
Yeah.
No. Don't you dare.
This one's cool because this is a part of my blood touch, so I don't need my orb for it. So he's just gonna like use his inherent given abilities. Actually, no, it's not. This isn't his blood touch. This is just because he's Fey. It's actually racial. I'm gonna cast Entangle on him.
Oh,
This is just a part of him, which is a
it's actually playing ambient.
strength save.
Mhm.
Strength save of
Strength?
14.
Strength save 14.
Come on, centipedes.
Oh, they are
Strength save.
restrained.
All right. First one, a 9. Second one, a 9. Third one, a 13. Fourth one, a non-natural 1.
Wait, hold on.
I was subtracted. I see.
I was like,
Fifth
oh,
one,
no.
a 2. Sixth one, -2.
It doesn't even come out the hole. It just like goes.
They all immediately.
Get
How does the
entangled.
spell work? What is it? It entangles them, obviously, but do you have
It's
like
they're restrained. They are
Okay.
a creature in the area can cast a spell. So if they fail the strength save throw, they're restrained. The creature restrained by the plant can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC on a
Oh,
success
right.
to freeze itself. So
Leaf,
it's
thinking quickly,
so it's a
reaches down, puts his hand onto the ground. And this earth-touched Fae, your friend of many years, entangles all 6 centipedes in one fell swoop.
Yeah, just like that bear. Get him.
So, with that, Leaf, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Nephtalia, you're up.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna take out my short sword and my dagger. I'm gonna swing on one of them with the short sword.
All right, you quickly run up, you make a hit. Roll to hit.
Do I have advantage because they're restrained?
They are restrained, you do get advantage.
15.
15, a hit.
Okay. 11.
You walk up, slice one in half. Your offhand attack.
11.
11, that will miss. You go to swing, but it tries to lunge at you for an attack, and by the time your blade meets where you thought it would be, it's closer to you. You back up. It has to pull back because it's still restrained. Ostrich, it's your turn.
Cast Vicious Mockery on the closest
Vicious
one.
mockery on it. What is that?
Wisdom 13.
Oh my.
I ain't closing.
Worm.
Oh my lord.
You big
Back in
dumb
your dumb
hole.
hole.
That's it's a wisdom.
Wisdom 13.
Yeah, non-natural 1.
It takes 4 points of psychic damage.
It just goes.
Yeah, you big dumb hole.
And you said 4 points of psychic damage.
And it has disadvantage on
It
the
just
next-
crumbles,
Oh, sick. All right.
dead.
That's it. I can't do nothing.
Okay. Leaf. For them to get out of it, they use their action, or is it at the end of the
Save.
turn?
Action. They have to use their action.
Action. The first one will use their action to break out of it. A strength of 11. No, 10. To fail. The second one,
Straight.
another 10. Third one, a 0. Fourth one, a non-natural 1.
Good God.
And they are all still restrained back at the top of the round. Leaf, what do you do?
I'm gonna send you for a shocking grasp on one of them.
Okay, you flies up, tries to grab onto one. Roll to hit.
16.
16, that's a hit. Roll damage.
5.
5. As you grabs onto the scaly backs of one of these things, you see you go "Ah!" and just like shock this thing, which they're like use tiny. These things are small, so like they're giant centipedes, but they're not giant centipedes.
They're not dire.
But they're
Centipede.
considered small, not tiny, just so you know. But as it goes up
Oh,
and grabs,
God.
it's like if you're
big
the
as
size
me.
of them, it's a battle of titans. And this little you grabs onto the back of this thing, and as this electricity courses through you's veins and down his little legs and into the back of the centipede, the head of the centipede just
Oh, God.
Oh, nice. I hope it just sprayed
So
different
from where
sick
you
bug
are, you
juice.
just hear just the basic little. That is the end of another one of these. 3 remain. Is that your turn, Leaf?
Yeah, and I if Leaf had any, or if you had any movement, I'd fly him up in the air so he was out of range.
All right, you takes flight, ready to dive bomb once again. Nephtalia, your turn.
I'm just gonna hit. They're still entangled, right?
Yep, still entangled.
Alright. Short sword first. 19.
19, absolutely.
10.
With the short sword, you impale one, slide up, and you split it essentially in half. And that pairs with you flying up. It's just, you is in like a dogfight right now. It's hilarious.
Dive bomb!
But as you, as Nephtalia, you slice through your offhand, you come back around.
With the dagger. Yeah, 19. So
19 hit.
26 in total.
Oh, 26 hit. Jeez.
1.
1 damage. As you go to strike, you just nick it, just on the top. This one remains alive. So, anything else for your turn, Nephtalia?
No.
All right. Then, Osric.
I cast Vicious Mockery. One of the ones she has.
Okay.
Wisdom 13.
12.
Oh, no. 1 point of psychic.
1. It goes. It's still up.
Eh.
There's 2 of them still alive. It is its turn. It will. It is restrained, but it can still make attacks. It's going to attempt to lash out at you.
Okay.
Its attack.
Is it with disadvantage?
It's the same number. Is a 15?
No.
You just see it try to reach out and almost like aliens, it just reaches out to you. It's little pinchers trying to reach you.
Get those pharyngeal
But
jaws away.
The ground and what Leaf did is restraining it enough to where it can't even reach you. So top of the round, Leaf. Actually, no, there's 2 of them. Sorry. The second one. No. It's not going to happen. It's going to go for you as well. But no, that one won't happen. So top of the round, Leaf.
Alright. We'll do a thing. I'm gonna have sorry, I forgot his name for a second. I'm gonna have you. Do another bombing run.
All right, you. Does a flip in the air, comes down for another one. Roll to hit.
25.
25, absolutely.
For 4 damage.
All right. As you comes down, it grabs one of the pinchers of the ones that's trying to attack Nephtalia. As it grabs it, it's shocking again, right?
Yeah. Shocking grasp.
You grabs the pincher, and as he's pulling on this thing, you make eye contact, and he just goes, "Ah!" And as the electricity courses through the centipede's body, he goes. But from far away, you hear. So as he flies up past, I guess to go up out of range again, I would assume.
Yes.
Literally the MVP of this game.
Yeah, you was
every
just.
time.
Let me at those centipedes. Nephtalia.
Let me
your
get
turn.
him. Let me at him, boss.
Same song, different verse.
Yeah.
That's a 22 to hit.
Absolutely. Roll damage.
10.
All right. And as you this theatric little bird flies up after doing some of the craziest stunts you've ever seen a bird do, without even looking, you just cut off the head of the final centipede. And you are out of initiative. So, with that,
Gooey roll.
gooey roll.
We
Yes!
fought a thing.
Because my memory is awful. All right. Nephtalia, what'd you roll?
17.
A 10. And Leaf.
I got another 19.
Oh! All right. Okay. Who do you want to pick your card for you?
Wow. Man, I gotta complain more. I'll let John do it.
All right, John.
All right.
Has anyone not been able to draw one yet?
We've all, I think, drawn one. Right? You've drawn one. We all drawn one.
Because I know John had one. And
I've earned one before. Yeah.
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 Okay.
Everyone's done.
I didn't realize. That's cool. Yeah, I'll let John do it because if Cassie has my other one.
What is it?
I will send it to Dylan first.
Let me see. Okay. All right. And these can be played at any time, just so you know. Another awesome thing about GUI Cube.
I'm gonna use that right now.
Do you want to take this one and like put it in that bag, or
There you go, Dylan. Can you read it?
Yeah. I can use it. I can use extra attack and then get an advantage on that.
Yeah. Double up.
I can combo. Yeah.
All right.
I can read it.
So, with that, we will leave on one final note as you finish off the centipedes. You look past, and the Dragon Puncher crew is nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
The little Hellions have escaped once again. However, all right. So, as you all finish off the centipedes, you make your way back in. I guess your next location would be the wrestling field.
Yeah.
Okay. So you begin to head back towards the wrestling field, keeping up with your rounds, and Leaf.
No.
As you walk towards the wrestling field, I need my other two players to please leave the table.
All right.
What's happening? No!
I know, right? Oh, this is
I
crazy.
don't want to be alone.
If you want to see what happened with me, check out our episode of Chimaticus, soon to be revealed.
All right. Leave. As you and your friends make your way to the wrestling field, continuing your rounds, your gaze passes over one of the many fires blazing throughout the carnival. Its flames seem to burst forth and consume everything around it. Your vision swims and fills with fire until you can see nothing else. For the briefest moment, you feel its unbearable heat before everything instantly returns to normal. And with that, I think we're going to go ahead and leave it for next time. So, what does it mean? That is all we have today, Traveler. I hope you enjoyed your time here with us, and we shall meet again very soon. Stay safe out there, and keep moving forward. Goodbye.